Okay. Hello. My name is Brian Garcia, and on today's subject, we talked about the architecture, the IS, the systems on the Sailor Academy, and that really drew my attention for a couple of reasons. To be honest with you, for one of them is to see how software and the systems and the hardware and the communications work with each other and all of that. I feel like I was learning something that I subconsciously already knew, but I didn't know I knew it, of course. And it was interesting to me to see how the evolution of computers happen, and not just the evolution of the computers, but the network, like the internet, the interweb, how it was used before it was actually accessible to the public, like you and me, and how far that technology has come from times that computers were only accessible to the government, universities, and people that were able to afford such things, to the moment that almost everyone in the world has a really powerful computer right in the pockets. Hence, where I'm recording this video, I feel like that really took me back, because to me, it's like I got to see a lot of this evolution happen, a lot of this development, and seeing everything advance from those big desk computers that we used to use at home playing solitary to being able to have a little tiny, let me Google something real quick. And I feel like that is something that it's a blessing to have, and sometimes we don't really see it that way, that we get to have all the answers at the tip of our fingers, and all the information in the world being stored in such a small device. But what to me was kind of eye opening is how the system works. Um, I game a lot online, so a lot of the times they will bring the servers down to update them. To me, it was like, what do? They just turn off the connection. It's like, no, they actually have actual servers in their buildings dedicated to such games. And then they do the updates, and then they turn them on, because our hardware, my PS5, has to be able to communicate with the systems that they use. So the way that they work, to me, was really appealing. And seeing the evolution of computers from the 1950s, 60s, and 70s all the way down to the 80s. Because to me, like, the time that I actually got to see them, it wasn't in any of those times. It was mainly in the early 2000s, and I would never forget, because to me, hopping on a computer was a lot better than uh, seeing it on TV always, and like, oh, basiccartoonnetwork.com, and watch for information, and I would try to hop on. I never understood anything. And it's later on, in the mid 2000s, MySpace, a lot of people don't remember it, and how we used to build our layout using a bit of coding, putting in our codes in the system, getting our pictures or songs and all of that stuff to Facebook, and when Facebook first started to what it is now. And online gaming for me, for example, I did not start online gaming until my Xbox 360. And seeing how all of this played out in the time frame that it was around, it's crazy to me. But at the same time, it's like I learned some stuff, but I didn't know how it truly functioned until this first chapter. And this is just the first chapter. So to me, this is what really caught my attention. How it worked, how it replaced a lot of businesses like Toys R Us, for example, that never got with that program, so it got taken out by bigger competitors that actually moved on to online. And yeah, that's how it is. Thank you.